Hey, what's up guys, Jandy here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I also hope you guys crushed it during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now if you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Jandy and I run multiple online e-commerce stores using Shopify dropshipping and also branded stores. Today I'm going to be talking about how I was able to generate over $500,000 in USD, right? This is total sales during Black Friday and Cyber Monday in 2020. So from November 27 up to November 30, we were able to generate over $500,000. Now, I hope you guys are ready for this because this is going to be some insane value in this video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything that I went through to generate this much sales. Now, if you don't know what Shopify dropshipping is, feel free to have a look at my channel. I've done multiple videos and tutorials on this. And if you do want to get started, feel free to join our Facebook group. It's in the link down below. And also just watch some of my contents that I've put out already. I know I haven't put out many videos lately. I've been busy, obviously preparing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which we're gonna go ahead and talk about right now. Now, just a quick summary and overview of this video. I'm going to be sharing my total results from two stores. So I'm running hybrid dropshipping and also private labeled stores. And I'm going to be moving on to talking about preparation for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now, don't worry if the video is focused on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because you can apply this anytime, especially right now. So it allows you to prepare for any holidays that's incoming, and also if you just want to scale overall during this time. Of course, I'm gonna be talking about my Facebook ad strategy. That's my main traffic source. I would say 95% or 90% of my traffic source will come from Facebook ads, and we're gonna go ahead and dive into my ad accounts to show you guys what happened and how I was able to spend over $30,000 to $50,000 ad spend per day. And after that, we're going to be talking about all the lessons that I learned and what went right and what went wrong, and possibly missed out on hundreds of thousands or even up to millions because of the things that I did not expect. And at the end of this video, I'm going to reveal my total profit, so stay tuned. Alright, so first let's talk about my total results. This is from my two e-commerce stores. This is excluding 5 other dropshipping stores. This is my 2 main stores, and I have transitioned from dropshipping into more hybrid style branded store with fulfillment center in USA. Alright, so my first store is in the home and garden niche store. This is my top 1 store and my oldest store. I generated over $359,000. All right, total sales from Black Friday up to Cyber Monday. Okay, I'm still running ads on that and still crushing it, but I'm not gonna include that in this video. We're only gonna be talking about from Black Friday, the Saturday, the weekends, and also the Cyber Monday. The highest day we did was November 29, and I believe that was 29th, and we did over $148,000 in one single day. Okay, that's within 24 hours. Our conversion rate was really high during this time, 4.95%, and our average order value was $67. So that was pretty good. This is my oldest store. I've been running this store for almost 3 years now. And like I said, I transitioned from dropshipping, just buying from AliExpress, into having my own supplier and also my own fulfillment center in USA. Now, all of these numbers is solely in USA. I only sold my products within USA. Same as my health niche store. This is a fairly new store. It's about 7 months old, and total sales from Black Friday up to Cyber Monday was $197,000, and my highest day for that was $56,000. Same day as my home and garden store, my we did $148,000 and $56,000 on November 29 as well. So that's over $200,000 in one single day. The conversion rate for this was 3%, which was really good actually, because our average order value is pretty high on this one. Similarly, we're mainly focused on the USA market, and we only dropship and fulfill all our orders within USA. This is also a hybrid branded and dropshipping store. Oh, just to touch on the hybrid part, so meaning I do have stocks in fulfillment centers, but I also have a supplier in USA that dropships for me. All right, so the overall total revenue that we did was $556,000. That's for both stores. And I honestly did not expect this at all. So it was a fairly good Black Friday, Cyber Monday. It's my very first successful Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I think if you compared my Black Friday weekend last year, I probably just generated over $40,000, which was I was pretty happy with that already. Now, with my first store that I shared with you guys, my highest day there was $17,000. Okay, I've been running that store for two and a half years, and I've only maxed out on $17,000 compared to, right, $150,000 on a single day. So I did not expect that at all. So really, really happy with this result, this total revenue. And I'm gonna be diving into how we actually generated this much. All right, the preparation, we did a lot of preparation for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but actually I thought I was pretty prepared, but I wasn't, and we're gonna cover that later on. So what we did months before Black Friday and Cyber Monday. All right, so the total preparation for this was 3 months, and honestly, it wasn't enough. I feel like when you're preparing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, now we did not expect the numbers that we got. Honestly, if I had prepared longer, maybe 6 months prior, I would have probably doubled my sales. And I'm gonna be talking about that again later on what went wrong. But anyway, so the first priority that we did was creative testing. Now, for each store, we tested over 50 creatives. Now, this is in the 3-month span. And we found 7 to 10 winning creatives. So that's about 20% of all the creatives that we were testing. Now, we were testing 48 creatives per week and per brand. And we were able to do this by systemizing our structure, which we're going to be talking about in the project structure here on the right side here. And I believe this was the main driving factor and why we generated so much revenue during the Black Friday sales. Now, I also focus on team building, and this is probably where I kind of lacked, and I should have done this way earlier. Okay, so I initially had 3 people, and they were all just doing customer service, and I would have outsourced some people, but didn't really have a proper team in place. So I would outsource video editing and stuff like that, but they weren't in my team, so I couldn't test and I couldn't systemize our process because we didn't have any structure in place. So I actually sat down and just focused on team building. I read a lot of books within team building because this is a new aspect for me. We started with 3 people. Now the company has about 15 people. Within my branded stores, I only have 10 people on that branded stores. I have a separate team for my dropshipping stores where I do testing continuously. I have about 5 to 6 other stores. So in total, I have about 8 stores running at the moment, 2 branded stores and 5 dropshipping stores. The first person I hired in the team was a video editor. Very crucial. You need someone in-house to do your videos in order for you to test creatives effectively on a weekly basis. I also have a designer. So the designer mainly focuses on creating ad designs, such as images, photos, and GIFs. GIFs work really well for us, and we tested that during the 3 months preparation, and we actually put that in our scaling campaigns. He would also look after our design requests within the website. So that's his task right there. Now, I also hired an email marketer for one of the brands, and because I couldn't just handle it myself, doing Facebook ads and stuff like that and email marketing, so I had to outsource that as well. We also have a CRO. So CRO is a conversion rate optimizer. So he pretty much tested a lot of elements within our websites or landing page. So we would focus on our hero products. So both stores have one hero products that generated over 90% of the total sales. Okay, and he would focus on how we can improve the conversion rate. Okay, we would do a weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly tests, just so we can prepare for Black Friday and fully utilize his skills, so that when Black Friday hits, we can say that we're confident about our landing page and our conversion rate and funnel, and stuff like that. Now, we also have a copywriter doing our ad copywriting and also doing research about our customers. Really, really important and crucial when you are building a brand. And this copywriter looks after our product description and just helping out with video scripting as well. So very crucial in the team. And then my latest pickup was a project manager. When we grew to up to 15 people, I needed someone to look after everyone within the team, and that freed up a lot of my time, and I was able to focus on decisions that will move the needle. Most of my decisions will focus on the growth of the business, rather than micromanaging the people around my team. The project structure here is very important, because without a structure, then your process or your system will pretty much be hard to manage. If you're handling more than, I would say, 5 people, you need to have a structure in place, a system, and processes, so that everything will run way smoothly. I also learned about the agile methodology. Now you guys can look it up, I don't need to explain it, but pretty much to sum it up, our sprints, so we have weekly sprints. So sprints are pretty much your weekly tasks, okay, for an agile method. And our weekly task will consist of, testing multiple creatives, testing email campaigns, A/B testing some our campaigns and our email flows, and also doing some CRO weekly testing, and some other stuff like finding influencers and stuff like that. And we use Epics for our creative testing. Now, this is really crucial. Now, Epic is pretty much your theme for that particular sprint or particular week. An Epic will break up your tasks. So we have a specific Epic for creative testing. And pretty much, let's say, for the health niche, we'll have one theme that we want to test. So this is where our copywriting would do research on our audiences, and would say, hey, our audiences is telling us we need to show in our videos the pain points of what the audiences are saying. For example, hey, their knee is swelling up, and they needed something to heal that quickly. Okay, we would focus on that theme, all right, and we'll do an epic for that, and we'll test about 4 creatives, 4 to 6 creatives per week per epic. So this is constant. Every week within the 3-month period, we would constantly testing, and that's pretty much how we won the game. Yes, 500,000 is probably not much compared to the big guys, but this is pretty big for me, especially within 4 days. I did not expect that at all. So everything is a new learning curve for me. Like I said, we probably I probably needed to have prepared 6 months prior. Our budget and KPIs. So our goal for Cyber Black Friday and Cyber Monday was only $100,000 per brand. Now that was a pretty big goal for me already, with at least 2 ROAS. All right, so 100K per brand was I was pretty optimistic with it. I was confident that we could do it, but really did not expect doing 500K in total revenue. For email marketing, now this is really crucial for your preparation for Black Friday or for any of your stores right now. You need to have a pop-up that would get emails from your customers, right? So anyone who lands in your page, have a pop-up so they can enter your email list. And very, very crucial, I should have done this ages ago for all of my stores, even my dropshipping stores, because email marketing is really crucial, especially when ad cost is expensive. The bigger your email list you have, the better return on investment you will have overall. Okay, so we actually started list building at the start of October for the health niche. Like I said, I should have started sooner. Email campaigns, we were preparing all of the Black Friday stuff 1 week before, and that's one major loss for me, because we should have prepared, I would say, 2 months or 3 months before, especially our campaign stuff like that, because we got stuck into thinking about what kind of campaigns we're running, who are we sending it to, our segmentations, email segmentations, and pretty much the whole email structure was out of place, except the bigger brand. The bigger brand, I do have a separate email marketing agency for that. Shout out to Kronos Agency. Now, if you want an email marketing agency, I do recommend them, especially if you're doing or setting up a new branded store, or you just transition from a dropshipping store. Even if you have a dropshipping store, they are great for that. Feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook if you do want to get in contact with them, because I could get you some deals with them. So they did pretty well for the bigger brand. I think they generated over $20,000 or $30,000 from email marketing alone, or probably more. From the back of my head, about 17% were total email revenue. So that was pretty good. Our second store, the health store, we generated about 7% total email revenue. Like I said, we could have utilized that more and doubled our revenue that way. Another preparation that we had to do was the customer service and inventory. This is a big win for us. The customer service did an amazing job in our team. We use Reamaze for this. Let me just go back to our project structure. We do use ClickUp as our project management tool. You can use Asana or Trello. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of that before, but personally I use ClickUp. For customer service, we use Reamaze. For all of our stores, that allows you to handle your customer service a lot better. They have live chat. You can track all of the nitty-gritty stuff, like how many people are saying where's their orders. You can actually see that in data, so that's really good. And our inventory, which I explained previously already, hybrid drop shipping. All products were shipped within USA, so we didn't have to worry about long shipping time. So that reduces chargebacks, refunds, and customer anxiety pretty much. So we're mainly focused on bringing the customer value up. That's what I learned from building brands, is to focus on customer first. Okay, it's not about your total sales, but it's mainly about satisfying your customers, and sales will come in after that. All right, so now let's talk about the Facebook ad strategy. We did over 200K profitable ad spend, and we're gonna dive into our ad accounts and kind of show you what we did and how we were able to generate those numbers through Facebook ads. So 90% of our traffic did come from Facebook, so just keep that in mind. Our Facebook ad strategy, pretty simple. So this is for two of my accounts. Top of the funnel, so TOF, I would label them, okay, with 0, as creative testing. So anything with a zero campaign, that means we're testing creatives. One means we're testing audiences or prospecting. And number two in the campaign, we'll have scaling campaigns. Now for our retargeting, our middle and bottom of the funnel, okay, we'll have a number 3 in there. It was really simple for retargeting. I adjusted more budget towards it because ad spend was rising, competition was really high. I put a bit more budget towards retargeting because I know that they're gonna convert a lot better, especially during this time. All right, so usually I'll have 10 to 15%. This is prior to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. 10 to 15% of my total ad spend will be coming from retargeting campaigns, and the rest would be on the top of the funnel. However, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I got up to 20 to 25%. Ideally, I wanted to get up to 40%, but our top of the funnel was crushing it. So we focus on that more so we can generate even bigger numbers. Our scaling strategy was pretty simple. Sneak attack, if you don't know this, just search it up on YouTube. It's Tim Bird who originally came up with this. The sneak attack is pretty much a manual bid using bid caps. Now, sneak attack is not usually for scaling, but it's to give you really high ROAS. So I do have one campaign. Pretty much 90% of my total budget was from that single campaign. Really broad. Okay, I'm gonna be showing to you on my ad account on how much we actually spent on that particular campaign, which was really insane, out of this world. I did not expect that at all. But I added my own style on that sneak attack. So even with the bid cap, I would manage my bid cap cost, so manually changing my bid cap by 10 to 20% more than my sneak attack sweet spot. So with sneak attack, you're gonna have to find your sweet spot that would generate you your high ROAS. But with my own style and to spend a lot of money on a single ad set, I would play around with it at least 3 to 4 times on a single day. If it's a really good time, for example, from 2 a.m. to 10 a.m., that's our best time, ad account time, I would increase my bid cap, okay, from the sweet spot by 10 to 20%. All right, and then I will play along, see how it's performing, increase it if it does better. If it's not doing too well, I would decrease it to the sneak attack sweet spot. Bid cap, for example, $28 bid cap is one of our sweet spot in our single ad set. If it's doing well, I'll add 10 to 20% on that to continually increase the traffic. Right, it will really pay off to learn about this, because this is like I said, 90% of our total ad spend came from this single campaign, and it crushed every single campaign, like other campaigns. Compared to other campaigns, this single campaign here was the mover of the total sales that we generate. For other campaigns, it was really simple. If it does well, you just double the budget. I did just edit it, okay? I wouldn't recommend doing that if you're scaling on other times other than Black Friday, just because if something's working on Black Friday, it's easier for you to scale your campaign. So you could just simply double your budget. But if you're not scaling during Black Friday or Cyber Monday, like right now, I wouldn't do this. I would duplicate the campaign and test it out slowly. I would also do 20% increase every day if it's working well or not. Now, really important here, if you're doing these kind of numbers, is to have rules in place. A stop loss rule, so pretty much if it hits your break even cost per purchase or ROAS, you'll kill it. Trim the fat is trimming the fat and the ad level, okay? So that's really important as well. And you have a revival rules. You'll have a delayed attribution sometimes. So sometimes sales will pop up later than usual on your ad set if it had been stopped from the stop loss rule, your ad set, because it's high cost per purchase, but then the delayed attribution came in, so the sale actually got attributed later in the day, it would revive it. So that's really important as well. I'm gonna quickly show you guys my ad account and how we were able to spend over hundreds and thousands of dollars over the weekend. All right, so from November 27 up to November 30, we spent about $144,000 2.28 ROAS. Our break-even ROAS here is 1.7, so that's pretty good. Our CPM wasn't that bad actually. Cost per purchase was $29. Now our break-even here is $40. So thumbs up for that. Now this is the campaign that I was talking about. This is our scaling campaign. Like I said before, number 2, our scaling campaigns will have number 1 is audience testing. So this is pretty much testing interest, and then we have our creative testing and another creative testing here. One is dynamic creative and one's just normal. And then we have our retargeting here, another retargeting, and another retargeting here. We actually have this number 4 here is Black Friday, solely for Black Friday. And it's not just retargeting. In this single campaign, we were running lookalikes and open targeting, retargeting warm audiences and hot audiences and stuff like that. So we have that on number 4 as well. This is my main store, by the way. So this is how much we spent, $145,000. So the main thing that I do want to talk about here is that single campaign that I was talking about. This is an ad set budget only campaign, and that's really crucial. I'm gonna open this up. So you can see they're all quite broad. So we have open male right here. We have this actually female right here. We have our super lookalike expanded, so you can actually expand your lookalikes. So similar to the interest expansion, okay. We have pixel 5%, so that's probably add to cart, purchase, pixel lookalikes. And then we have super interest in here. We have open interest. We have our top interest, and also another super lookalike here. So on a daily basis, so we actually started with sneak attack. Sneak attack on Friday we only had budgets of $2,000 per day, but they were actually spending a lot during Black Friday. So I'm gonna change that right here. So here you can see like if you can see SS means sweet spot 2 to 9 a.m. at 2860. So that means at 2860 bid cap, we were doing really well. So you can see here we only spent $7,000, which was pretty good. And I think in total we had like $2,000 in budget, so you won't spend over that. Except this one, I think I had $4,000 budget on this one. But then the next few days I had to increase the budget, like double or triple the budget. All right, and you have to be careful with this because you need to be looking after this on pretty much an hourly basis, okay, unless you have rules in place. All right, now let's move on to the next day. Saturday was even bigger. All right, from 7,000 we did $21,000. Doubled the budget. Okay, it doesn't matter actually how much budget you put. Things are working well. It's better to have a bigger budget because you can control the budget through bid caps. Here I would just increase the bid cap if it's doing well, okay, and I would turn off the ad sets that are not doing well. Now the next day was our biggest day. Remember, 29th is our biggest day, and we spent about $53,000 on a single day on a top interest, meaning all our top interest will be in here. All of these ad sets here have about 8 winning ad creatives. This consists of 2 winning ad photos, 4 winning videos, and 2 winning GIFs. And they crushed it. They literally crushed it. One ad set spent about almost $13,000 at a 2.23 ROAS, which was insane. Okay, now look at this number here, $53,000, November 29. All right, we spent $60,000. We had a cap. I didn't know we had a cap. We could have probably spent more. I'm gonna talk about that and what went wrong later on, the lessons that I learned. But this is one major loss that we did here. It stopped spending at 4 p.m. Okay, imagine if it kept spending. I could have probably gotten $200,000 to up to $300,000 in sale, but we only generated $158,000 on Shopify. But you can see, like I said, 90% of the budget came from that single campaign here. Total ad spend $60,000, and we have other other ones trickling in. And then finally on Monday we did $42,000, $32,000 on our sneak attack manual bid aggressive method, and at a 2 ROAS. That was still pretty good, but I think I was a bit busy that day. That's why I couldn't control the budget, but still went pretty well. I did the same thing on my other store, exact same thing, but I was running sneak attacks on 3 different ad accounts because I had limits, and also ad accounts were getting disabled, but luckily this one didn't, which I'll talk about later on as well. Alright, so the lessons learned, what went right and what went wrong. Obviously what went right, I had some record high sales, so this is the biggest sales we've generated in our businesses, so that's really good. We found the perfect offer during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so this is really important as well. I forgot to talk about that in the preparation as well. So when you're running Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we had to test different kinds of bundles, and we had to find out like the sweet spot of the price, if we're gonna offer free shipping, if we're gonna offer a free product along with our hero product, so that's the bundle testing, and also if we're gonna have discount codes. So we did that prior to Black Friday up to Cyber Monday, and I would say confident enough to find a perfect offer to our audiences, hence why our conversion rate was pretty high, up to 5% on our biggest store and 3% on our health store. You need good creatives, so that you're gonna need to be testing a lot of good creatives. You can apply this on monthly basis. If you find good creatives, at least 2 good creatives per month, you'll be able to scale up to 6 figures easily for that month. But you need to constantly test creatives and find winning creatives if you want to stay in the long game. All right. Prepared, kind of. I was happy with it at the start, but then once I started seeing bigger numbers, it got pretty hectic and heavier on my time, so I needed to spend more time to make sure that everything's all good. I could have prepared a lot better, which I'm gonna be doing 6 months or 8 months before Black Friday. I'll start preparing for that. Good customer service, really important actually. Like I said, they were the hero during these weekends, because those 3 people, they pretty much handled all the queries and handled all the pressure from the customers or potential customers. We had live chat on as well, and all the emails coming in. So I was really thankful for them. And then a good Facebook funnel went right for us. Having that 0 campaign, 1, 2 for scaling, and 3 for retargeting. It was really good for us. Now, what went wrong? This is probably the most important in this video to go over. Now, not enough budget. I did not expect to spend this much at all. We had our KPIs at 200K in total revenue, but we smashed it 550K, and I needed to find a way to get more budget. All right, I was getting payment disabled because I couldn't afford the ad spend. We were spending about almost $100,000 per day, right? Almost $80,000 to $100,000 per day for both stores. The thing with that is the revenue, the sales that you get will come. It came the week after on a Thursday, so I was short in cash. So I had to take out some money from my stock money. Needed to get money from my savings, and with the payment disabled, it crushed the momentum. So it was that as well. But overall, that's lesson learned, to be more prepared with budget. So in the future, I'm gonna be more free and have a lot more cash in hand, so that I can scale comfortably. Facebook bans. This hurt us. This is only for the health niche. I was expecting more in the health niche because he was the one that started popping off really quickly. But then we got banned because of the payment disabled. Half of the time we couldn't run ads, and then I had to set up backup pixel backup ad accounts. So in total, I had 3 ad accounts running during Black Friday up to Cyber Monday, and managing those 3 accounts, and I had to reset up campaigns, and there's also duplicated attribution, which sucked. Also, the Facebook ad spend limit here on the right side here, they all had ad spend limit, and I did not expect that at all. Like for our first store, you saw that I had a limit of $60,000, right? I could have done a lot better on that single day, but for our health store, it was a lot difficult. Hence why I had more ad accounts, because one would have $5,000 ad spend limit, one would have 7,000, one would have 2,000 ad spend limit. So I couldn't scale comfortably because of that. And to counteract that, pretty much you have to be paying Facebook, so you have constant payment, that there's no failed payments and stuff like that, and they'll see it, and then you have to request it. So I had to request multiple times during Black Friday to increase my ad spend limit, which really killed us or hindered our performance. Hence why I said I probably lost at least $200,000. If I didn't have ad spend limit, I could have gained up to 7 figures during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I did not utilize other platforms. I was running Google Ads, but I would say very minimal. I would be spending only $500 for both stores. So in the future, we're gonna be using other platforms as well. Like Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube ads, Pinterest, and stuff like that. We're gonna be testing that from the start of 2021. Did not meet the email KPI revenue for both stores, but that was alright. Lessons learned. We could have utilized our lists a lot better. We could have started our email list gathering a lot sooner, so we'll have more people in our email list. And also we could have had better email campaigns. So that's one thing to focus on 2021. We actually ran out of inventory for the health store, so we had to downscale a bit. Like I said, we did not expect to hit over $200,000 or $180,000 on that store, and did not prepare enough inventory in stock for that. But that's all right. Lessons learned. Next time, we'll have better reporting months before Black Friday, so we can see the trend, and we can make decisions based on the trend that we're seeing. Hence, buy bulk orders from China, ship it to USA, and be comfortable with the inventory, because actually even now we're still selling well, and we're running out of stock. So there's that as well. Now let's talk about the overall profit. I know you guys have been waiting for this. Store number 1, we generated over $360,000. Total expense was $290,000. Total profit was almost $70,000 at almost 20%. Now the total expense, that includes fees, overhead, all of my 10 people. That includes the marketing agency, all the apps that we had to spend. Pretty much everything. So this is the total cost to the bone, right? We're not missing out any single cent in here as well. So I will show you our store here. So this is the our store number 1. Today, we did about 94,000 today. We're slowly downscaling because we're running out of stock. This week we did $328,000. That's from 30th of November up to December 5. But what I want to show you guys is from Black Friday up to Cyber Monday. So we did that. Almost $360,000. Biggest day, $150,000, and $110,000 the next Cyber Monday. So it was pretty good for us. Now store number 2, we almost hit that 200K mark. Total expense was $160,000. Total profit was almost $38,000, and pretty similar actually, 19% overall as well. Profit margin. So like I said, we ran out of stock. We're still running. We have a tiny bit left, but that's still cracking on really well. I mean that's today. It's the December 6th at the moment. Yesterday we did that. This week we did $88,000. This month, $47,000. But during Black Friday after Cyber Monday, did almost $198,000. So it popped off a lot better than our first store, especially on Black Friday. So it was doing really well. But then we keep getting hit by ad spend limit and Facebook disable payment issues and stuff like that. So we had that issue here. We could have done that a lot better. So I'm looking forward for the next Black Friday and Cyber Monday, or even just next month, actually start of next year. We're gonna be crushing it. Looking forward to it. So total profit overall, total sales $556,000 from both stores. Expense almost $450,000. Profit $107,000 in USD. 19.2% profit margin. This could have been a lot better. We could have saved a lot more from our expenses. And if we didn't have to kill our momentum, this could be a lot better. But honestly, I'm really happy with the overall result. Like I said, I did not expect this at all. I was only looking for like 30,000 to 40,000 profit, but we smashed that, doubled that. And with that, I'm gonna be giving out bonuses to my team. The profit, honestly, I'll just reinvest it into our brand to grow even further. So there's that. Overall profit $107,000. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and also comment down below if you guys have any questions. And also feel free to join our Facebook group. It's called the ECOM Action Takers. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Peace.